friends, and welcome to my reading for the full moon that is coming up shortly on the 14th of June 2022. It is a super moon. It is a super full moon in Saggitarius. So if you have been feeling really emotional and perhaps even crying at the drop of a hat lately, you'll know why. Supermoons are notorious for making certain people, not all of us, but some of us, super emotional. So watch out for that. And if that does happen, try to let those emotions run fully through you. Let them run their natural course, and they will eventually, energetically move on, and you will feel better. And then you might cry again. Who knows? But yeah, super moons can bring out super emotions in some of us. So there you go. So for this collective reading I'm going to be doing, I want you all to keep in mind that not everything will resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm going to do a overall energy for the collective for this full moon from my Queen of the Moon Oracle. I haven't used it for a while. I've also got some oracle messages from my Prairie Majesty Oracle, I beg your pardon. I've also drawn 3 tea coin charms, or tea coins, they're not really charms, messages, and also I have 2 messages from my little Moon Magic deck by Stacey DeMarco. So a few messages here for us, for the collective, for this super full moon in Sagittarius. So without further ado, let's go ahead and see what might be going on during this time. So let's first look at the overall energy of the super moon in Sagittarius, and we have pleasure. And straight away I'm just drawn to all these lights coming in and around this woman, and she's standing underneath the moon, and she just has this energy of, well, pleasure, really, that she's enjoying whatever is going on with her. So I feel like during this full moon time, take the time to just really step into things that bring you joy, that bring you pleasure, that make you happy, that light you up, and make you feel happy, and free. So yeah, and we've got an overall energy here of doing things that bring us joy, make us happy, light us up. And I'm also getting like, because she's got her head back, she's she's really not caring about what anybody thinks either. So perhaps a good time to do something that you feel like you haven't, like in the past, maybe you felt like, if you do, people are going to judge you. Well, you know what? Who gives a shit? do it anyway. Go ahead and do it. You have this one life. Please go and live it. Please, fill it and spend your time doing things that make you happy and don't make you feel sad. Because I'm 100% certain we have been put on this earthly realm to enjoy things, to live, to be happy. So yeah, that is our overall energy for this supermoon in Sagittarius. Well, for my collective reading anyway. Let's see what messages we have to go with that. Oh, this is perfect. Look, we have Prairie Dog. And Prairie Dog says, what do I want to carve out space for in my life? Dig, find out what lights you up, what makes you happy, what brings you joy. What do I want to carve out space for in my life? Excellent, excellent question, and something that only you know the answer to. So that is quite perfect. I love that message. Something to think about during this full moon time. The next message we have is from Dear Mouse. And Dear Mouse says, would more tenderness help? Nest. Would more tenderness help? So perhaps a time to be more tender, to be more soft, to be more compassionate, to be more loving, and to be more caring about ourselves and about the people in our lives around us. Let's have a look. What else? What other message we have? And we have, I love this. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have, I can't really pronounce that. It's gonna sound rude. Dixicel. Okay, it's a kind of bird, and I'm not going to say that word again because I don't like how I'm saying it. And it says, am I singing my song? Am I singing my song? Warble, sing your song. Find and do what lights you up, what makes you happy, what brings you joy. And singing your own song is going to help you do that. Look at the sun here. Look at the sunshine you'll have. If you sing your own song, you don't sing somebody else's song. Be yourself. Sing your own song. Make your own tune. Do your own thing. Embrace what makes you, you. Do not follow the crowd. Sing your own song. So if you haven't been singing your own song, that is also something to perhaps think about during this super full moon in Sagittarius. Gosh, I love this. I love it. I love it so much. All right, let's have a look at what these tea coins have to tell us to add to our reading. And we have the Tower. It's interesting. We have the Tower. We have the Mermaid. And we have the Bat. Now this is very interesting. This is very interesting indeed. Okay, because the Mermaid speaks of illusion and things that may not be what they seem. The Bat also speaks of caution and, things not being as they seem. And the Tower, I always think of the Tower being like a progression of some kind within career. Like a step up in career, or some kind of progression within what you are doing for work. So I'm getting that there might be something going on with whatever you do for work. Again, this will not resonate with everybody. Please keep that in mind, as it is a collective reading. But yeah, something to look out for, and just be aware that something that you think is a certain way may not actually be the way you think it is. I know that sounds really cryptic, but with the mermaid and the bat, and they both have a really similar meaning of, illusion and things not being as they seem. I can't help but think that, probably I would say, within around 3 days before full moon and 3 days after, and of course those 24 hours during, just be mindful of something that is going on with the work you do, perhaps the people in it. Something is not as it seems, and that is all I have. That's all I'm getting with that message there. So yeah, a tiny bit of a caution. This super full moon in Sagittarius, with our work and career. All right, let's have a look finally at these messages. Mouse keeps staring at me. Messages from the little moon magic deck, and we have, the first one is, I see the gateway is open and the pathway is clear. My journey begins. So I love that because, especially since we have the messages of, what do I want to carve out space for in my life, and am I singing my song? The gateway is open, the pathway is clear, my journey begins. So it is time to start doing the things that light us up, bring us joy and happiness. It is time to carve out space, for something that, and you'll know what that is. What do you want to carve out space for in your life? And it is time to sing your own song. Journey down that pathway, because it's clear. It's clear this full moon is making a space for that, for some of us. And the journey begins. And the last message we have is, I seek truth and act upon my realizations. This message comes up so much for me in my collective readings. It's not funny, but it must be an important one if it keeps coming up, I tell you. So let's seek truth and then act upon our realizations from those truths. So I'll leave you to think about these messages. That is our reading for the collective for this super full moon in Sagittarius. I hope you have a great one. If anybody would like to order a more personalized reading with me, please feel free to read the description in this video for email details where you can contact me, and we can absolutely do that. So that's it for me for this video, guys. I hope to see you really, really soon. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.